Picked up this 1992 Suzuki 250 Quad Runner flavor. Bought it from the original owner. 384, something miles. Not too shabby. She's a real sweetheart. And we're gonna try to get her running. It was sitting for 5 years. It's got a snow plow. Let's get her back to the shop and see what we find out. Well, we got ourselves a project. Come on out of here. This isn't gonna be pretty. That's all part of the thing. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. That's one of those things, you just don't worry about it. Well, it's here. Well, here's what we got. 1992 Suzuki Quad Runner with a plow. Bought it from a gentleman who told me that he bought it brand new. Picked it up for a pretty good deal, I think. Look at that. It's so 90s. I like it. It's got low range, reverse. See how this smells. Ooh. Whew. Smells like a BP went out of business 5 years ago. Got good tires all the way around. Nice mud flaps. Not even broken. Which leads me to believe that that looks accurate. That's good. We seem to, what do we got? What we got here in the trunk? Oh, we got the Suzuki toolkit. We got a hold it strap and whatever's in there. What do we got back in here? Oh, spark plug. It's fine. What other goodies right back here? A light stick. Oh, another spark lighter. Nice shotgun shell. Nice. Wonder if that's a deer slug. Nice spare sparkulator. Cool. This. Oh, we got a lighter. We got a lighter. Do we got light? Do we got lightage? Oh, nice. Got lightage. It's good. Couple nails, cut pin, bolt. That's good. Everything you need. Oh, got another one of those. Well, that's it for the trunk review. So it's got a snow plow in the front. It's got this lever right here, so I can drop it down. It's got a pretty good sized driveway. I got some neighbors that I want to go and do. I was looking at a plow for that thing, but it turns out the plow for that thing was going to be more expensive than this. So I got this for $400. Talked me down for $500. It cranked over, so it's got a dead battery. And I think with a little bit of starting fluid, I think it'll run. I didn't check spark, anything like that. The kind gentleman let me poke around with it a little bit. He brought me a jumper box, but just to push snow around, I really think it'll do it. Look at the rear end there. Oh, we got a marker. Cool. Well, I think one of the things we're going to start by doing is just cleaning it up. Throttle's not locked up. Oh, yeah. So this tire is locked up too. So when we went to move it around, oops, trying to push it. That sucker's locked up tighter than Bill Gates. Or Fort Knox, excuse me. Locked up tighter than Fort Knox. So I think a little rattle can restoration plus soaking it down and pressure washing it, that'll be big. That'll look real good. He said it was always stored inside. He told me of a time they took it out west and they hauled a mule deer home with it. So sure, it's not very big. It's not going to be very fast, but it'll be nice and simple, and it'll be just enough to push some snow around out there. Maybe go do some donuts in Chip's yard. So we're going to start with some cleaning. It's got a nice gun rack. It's good. Nice battery placement up there. Ooh, free bungee cord. Perfect. All right, I went ahead and hooked up a battery through the battery. It's dead. Turn the key on. Ooh, we're in neutralis. We got headlight. Got headlight. Let's see if we got crankage. Oh yeah, solid thump there. We also have a pull handle here. Oh yeah, baby. That's good compression right there, fellas and fellas. For the girls. 345 miles. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, with that type of action, let's pull off this little air cleaner here and see if we can spray some Cosby sauce down in there and see what happens. Ooh, that was good. It tried. Perfect. Yep. She's gonna be a runner. So I'm gonna work this carburetor out of here. That's definitely a problem. We definitely have a spark because you heard it do something. So these carburetors are relatively easy to work on and easy to replace. So I might just go ahead and order another one because these are like 40 bucks and it might just be worth it to swap it out. And in the meantime, maybe we'll clean this thing up a little bit because I think it's gonna be a runner. With how much compression this cable, this pull starter here has, I really do believe this is a low mile machine. So we're gonna get it going. All right, so let's go ahead and get this carburetor off here. Went ahead and took this boot off. And that's the way to get these out. So I'm gonna remember this hose comes over the top. And that comes up under here. We'll tuck it. How about over there? Sure. Where's this little guy? So you just come out of there. Come on out. Okay, that's gotta be the throttle or choke or something there. Is this thing upside down? No. Then this guy pops off. Must have been the vent or something. And this little guy, will put him up there. We got pull this off down there and we'll zip this out of there. All right, so we got a got here? Mikuni carburetor. So it looks like somebody else has been in here before, seems. This thing looks pretty good, actually. That was stuck closed. Ooh. It's probably fine. Let's see if our choke and stuff moves. Oh, I probably pulled it out. How about throttle? Wham! Wapow! Wapow! Let's go ahead and pull this bowl off and see what we find. Oh! We got fuel. Let's pull this bowl off and see what we got. This is probably not a good idea. Ooh! That's what you needed. Now I bet you there's a whole bunch of fuel that's gonna come out of here. We'll see how the bowl looks. Okay. It's probably not good to have power tools near that. It's fine.
I wonder if Mikuni is the original carburetor on this. I wonder if Mikuni was the supplier for Suzuki back in 1992. Suppose some research can help figure that out. Here we go. Oh, ooh, you see how nasty that fuel was? Get something to catch that a little bit here. That fuel is gross.
Need the room for this, but something like this. Oh baby. Yeah, let's go over to the bench and see what we got going on in here. They may not be too plugged up, but by the look of that, yeah, that's some nasty freaking fuel. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, yep, that turned into varnish. This float doesn't move. Interesting. Got this. Editor, double my income. Oh. Here we go. That's that. Now, got yourself a carburetor. Here we go. Just spray a little bit down the yep for science. Uh-oh. Yep.
Is she gonna live, doctor?
We're gonna find out. Scalpel? Sorry. So the bowl came off, and inside the bowl, how much junk is in there? Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
Are those seeds?
I know, but they shouldn't be there.
Eviction notice. Yeah, there's something in there. Junk. I wonder if there's a filter that's clogged. So this is the bowl. We took it off. Look at the float. The float doesn't move. I ain't no doctor, but that should move. So there's a needle down in here too that allows the fuel to come in. Right now, no fuel's getting in there. So the fuel that came out of here, which is pretty nasty, looks like this. Look at that.
Delicious.
Looks like somebody took a tiny little leak in the bucket.
My bad.
Also, I forget what you call this slider right here. That was gummed up and that was locked. Now it actually moves. So, but where the throttle was looks good. So, yeah. Then the jets down in here, they have got to be gummed up. They really have to be with how nasty this is. So I went ahead and ordered a new carburetor. Set me back a whole $40. So instead of tearing this one apart and replacing it, and putting it back on, likely I'm just gonna wait for the new one to show up and just run that. But I might be stealing some parts off of this guy. Yep. Let's get this fuel out of here. A little wiggle, a little shimmy. Now fuel's gonna come flying out of there like me out of a Denny's.
Huh?
You what? Did I ever tell you about the last time I got thrown out of Denny's?
No.
Yeah, shoot, remind me. Alright, here we go. You ever been thrown out of Denny's?
I can't say I have.
What the heck are you doing?
I don't know. Not going to Denny's enough.
Are there even Denny's around here?
Nope. That's
Oh, there it is. There it is. Coming down.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Piss bucket. Are we getting it?
No.
Okay, coming down. How about now?
That's getting more of it, yeah. You're getting the majority.
All right. That's. Oh, what does that smell like? Smells like a Denny's in a boys' locker room sat for 10 years.
Huh? You really like Denny's.
I'm hungry. No, already. It's gonna break this bucket.
Yeah, it's gonna just combust.
How about that?
Yeah, that's working. Your only thing is there's some coming over here too.
Well. Oh, how about now? Whoa. How's that?
Yeah.
Well, it'd be helpful if I open the cap. Well, she might need to take a leak for a minute here.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait, here. All right, pause it there. All right, I only spilled a little bit.
Yeah.
Do not look at the floor. Don't get an angle of that over there with the.
Yeah.
I did not get on the floor. Okay, I got some on the floor.
Yeah, someone.
Do not light a cigarette right now.
Okay.
I know how much you want to. Oh, that smells terrible. I might have to put this in the lawnmower and see if it runs.
Yeah.
All right, for science. I know we have a spark because it runs, but while the fuel's draining, let's go ahead and take a look at our sparkulator. Probably just gonna put it back in. It looks to be in good condition just from the porcelain insulator we can see. That's a good looking plug. It's a little on the rich side. D8EA and GK. Nice. Somebody didn't cheap out. These are good plugs. A little carbony. Good gap. I mean, that'll run on it. That'll run. But for science, we'll back over here. In the toolbox, he had a whole bunch of other goodies. He had a shotgun shell.
Nice.
Here's another plug. I mean, I don't know if any of these are better. Oh, this is an automotive plug. That's not the same.
No.
What's that doing in here? Oh, auto light, junk. Well, also another cool thing. This is the original Suzuki toolkit. These are like tools made in Japan for this bike. So they all went in this little kit right here. See that? Made in Japan.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that actually probably triples or quadruples the value or something of this.
Yep.
There's another one. Science. Tired in Fort Knox. Hit it.
Hey, yo. Oh, come on. There we go.
See what we got. Yep, that's a thing. But you don't even need a front wheel, really, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie from the government.
All right. I'm a bad boy because I use an impact on a chrome socket.
I won't tell anyone.
She wants a bad boy? Yeah, that's me. Oh, yeah.
Now you have a Beyblade.
Let it rip. Holy smokes, that's... Sucker's tight. Come on now. Yep, how about now? Oh, well that's where your CV shaft would go if you had a four-wheel drive unit. We in fact do not have a four-wheel drive unit. This is the poverty edition.
Nice. We love that. His neighbors love him.
Yeah, they do. They bring me cookies.
Hey.
They say, we've never had a better neighbor. Wow, what a neighbor.
What a neighbor he is.
Wow, I can't believe he's out there doing it at this time. He's really out there making it happen. What can I say?
He's the greatest neighbor.
He's out there making it happen. What can we say? Crooked Hillary would never be out there doing it like this.
No.
Probably just lost the one viewer.
You lost one subscriber.
No. Was it you?
Yep. You lost me.
Okay, well, let me get this off and we'll resume.
Did some off-camera mining.
Yes. Only took about 30 seconds. I could have kept filming. How about now? Woo. Look at all this powder that came out of there. That's what was locking it up.
Ah.
Okay.
There's more.
Oh.
This is quite the unboxing.
Yep. Wow, it doesn't look too bad in there. Look at these shoes. They don't look too bad. Do we have brake action? Oh, we do. Cool. Probably shouldn't have done that. Because now it won't go back on. Right? Well, that's what was binding it up, right? I mean, this shoe looks good. Oh, well, looks okay. Probably would be good to hit it with a little sandpaper. You can see where the pads were sitting. See that?
Yeah.
Or the shoes on either side. Looks like that side was locked up. So a little sandpaper. Might need to recompress that shoe because I just expanded it there. So I hit it with a little brake clean. Cleaned all the goo up real nice. Same with right here. Hit it on this shoe. And look at the life on these shoes. I wonder if these either are original or if these are replaced. With allegedly 380 miles. These are likely new. Which is pretty crazy because this is from 1992. So I'm going to clean all this up with some brake clean. So hit that like button so I can get paid. We're not getting paid.
No.
But now this spins freely. So clean this up. Likely it'd probably be best to go ahead and clean these shoes up, but we're going to do the right thing. Hose them down with the brake parts cleaner, and we're going to slap it back together with the new carburetor once it comes in, and we'll be out there plowing stuff. All right, so I got the carburetor on the bench here. We got the bowl off, took the rubber off the bowl, and took this adjustment off of right here. And we're gonna go ahead and soak this. The new carburetor has not come in the mail quite as soon as I hoped it would. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this Berryman B12 Chem Tool, and we're gonna soak this overnight. It's gonna snow tomorrow. It's currently, I don't know, 1 in the morning, something like that. So we're gonna soak it in this B12 Chem Tool to try to get this to clean up a little bit. Try to clean up the jets, clean up all that, and we'll see if we can get this thing to work. Nice part about having the house all to myself, carburetor in the kitchen. It's too late. It's like 1 in the morning. We're gonna let this thing soak for a couple hours while I sleep. Come back tomorrow, well, later today, and see what we got. So I have everything submerged in there. I'm curious to see if the jets clean up, which it's hard to see, but they're fully clogged, both of them. So we'll try to clean them out tomorrow. Maybe stick some wire through them, get them to clean out. So alrighty, it's the next morning. We got the carburetor out and on the bench here. Cleaned it up quite well, as you can see. All that varnish is gone. I did hit it with a little a little carb cleaner as well. But everything seems to be looking good. I took a little bit of wire and cleaned up these jets. I believe that's the main jet. I think that's a secondary, or I don't know, but it's clean. Just took a little bit of wire. This is from a trailer harness. And just kind of ran it through the center here. You know, it's hard to see, but there's light through there. Same with this guy. So it's not fixed, but it's different. So we're gonna slap it back together and see what happens. I think that it'll go back together and run just fine. So, because this cleaned up well, and but also we're racing against the clock.
If you look outside, we've got some snow coming.
We've got 10 inches of snow. It would be really nice to have this puppy going today so that we go out there and plow some snow. But the new carburetor is supposed to be delivered any minute, so I'm not sure what to do. If I just put this back together and throw it in and try it, or do I put the new carburetor in? So I think what I'll probably do is slap this back together and at least have a spare and see whichever one gets done first. Ready to go? Time for some fuel. Before I do that, I gotta put the connector on down here, I think. I'm gonna dump fuel everywhere. Alright, that ought to be enough. Well, we got fuel, we got oil. Let's see what happens. We're gonna need to choke it up. It's gonna take a second to fill up the bowl. All right, we got the idle adjusted a little bit. Let's see what she does here. A little bit of choke. Something ain't right still. It runs. Something's getting a little hot up here. A bunch of junk burning off the exhaust. Let's spray a little starting fluid down in the yap, see if that helps it's running. So I took some sandpaper and some simple green to the inside of this drum and just kind of cleaned it up. There's the sandpaper there. Just got the debris off there. I also had to pull these studs out a little bit because they were binding on the inside. But now we got ourselves a spinning wheel. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these castle nuts and washers back on, throw this wheel on, and then likely I'm gonna try to take it for a spin on that old carburetor that we refreshed, but conveniently in the mail, Mr. FedEx man just dropped off the new one. So what I think I'll do is try to swap this on if that one doesn't really clean up. Might as well just swap this one on, and here we go.
There's my crazy neighbor playing with his new Miriam. How funny. Who needs to plow when you just clear off the driveway with all the donuts?
So it was all running fine and dandy, and now it seems to be having some trouble. But if you spray some of this down there, it revs up just fine. So I'm gonna go inside and take a break because I've been out here for a little while, getting cold. I'm gonna go inside, take a break, but I'll come back out later and we're gonna throw that new carburetor in here. Shouldn't take too long now that I know what I'm doing. Well, at least I think I do. And then we'll see how she is after that. All right, here's the old one. Here's the new one. They're a little different, as you can see here. But I'm gonna do my best to just make it fit. They're a little different, but I think they're close enough. Would prefer it just to be identical, but you don't always get that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to slap this one in. Okay, so before I installed this new carburetor, I made sure to check. This is the choke hole right here. So this is where the choke goes into. And this does not match the size of the old one. The old one right here is bigger. So this carburetor does not work without drilling that out and re-tapping it. I'm not interested to do that, to be honest. Not even a little bit. So I got to looking at this old one a little bit, and I pulled this bowl back off. There's a little more junk in it. See, there's a little junk in there. Not sure where all that came from. Maybe the bottom of the tank. It's like a little mouse turd or something. That's not good. So, taking a closer look at this main jet right here. Do you see this? A little piece of debris right there. Right there. That is why it started running bad all of a sudden and wouldn't accelerate. So I'm gonna pull this out, clean it up, and clean this bowl back out, and then we're gonna put it back in the machine. All right, I've got the old carburetor ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna throw on a time lapse and I'm gonna slap this baby back in there. Start up after redoing the carburetor. I also messed up the pilot jet. I had tightened it all the way down, and you actually have to back it out 2 5/8 turn from what I read. Might be a little different than that, but I backed it out and it's likely going to run a lot better. Also got the needle cleaned up, got the piece of debris out, cleaned it back up. Also added a fuel filter, so now we shouldn't have any more debris going in there. Not sure why this didn't have one at the time, or the factory, whatever. Got that in there now, and so let's fire it up. All right, we'll try that. How about turning the fuel on? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's already so much better. Oh, that's already so much better. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Snow Force 1. Whoa. Fully equipped with a spare snowblower, fuel, shovel, strobe light, snow plow. Look at this beautiful work it does. Can you believe that? Sitting for 5 years to revived better than ever. The Suzuki Quad Runner. Haven't even washed it yet and I'm putting it to work. The snow is cleaning her up nice.